the only person, mind you, who was face to face with him, who had the balls to come out and say something ain't right. I got a bad feeling about him. Meeting Seth is what made me literally pursue talking to the Proud Feet. I didn't get a bad vibe from the Proud Feet. Am I allowed to meet someone out here in my community and say I got a bad feeling about them? Abso-fucking-lutely I am. That's my right as an American. Am I allowed to change my opinion on someone? Absolutely.
You did that was the right thing to do, Clue. As more information comes out, of course, we're going to change what we think.
Well, I'm just going to sit here and say this. So, at the end of the day, did Seth not prove exactly what I said about him? Absolutely. Like, I keep seeing these comments like, well, at first you were Seth. He was the only person talking. He was the only person on a camera talking. And then when you meet him, you don't meet the same person that was on that TV crying like hell. You met someone who was making sexual jokes, talking about, I'm having to stop myself from going over there and shooting them with these guns in this truck. Y'all can be mad. That's fine, but that's the thing. It's my opinion.
Whoa. Saying shoot them with the guns? Who was he threatened to shoot with guns, Seth?
That would be Chris and Katie.
When was that said? Where?
What?
I've told you guys this before.
No, you didn't. I would remember that, actually.
Absolutely. This has been stated on my show. Maybe you didn't watch it. That's fine. Absolutely.
Yeah, probably.
He said
the exact words were,
he could not.
I haven't shot.
Oh.
I can't listen to my gut because I will take these guns in this truck. Something along them lines. I knew what he was insinuating, and so did fiance.
That's a call to LE. Why was
why'd
that
you
not
not call the
reported?
police? Yeah, that's a police. He did a
Why the fuck? Hold on. Who is you, lady? Why are you assuming I did not?
Okay.
I'm asking.
That's not what you said, though. Why didn't you call police is what I heard.
Well, you didn't just say you did.
I don't have to.
You did not.
Right. You guys, you don't have to report everything that you do.
I would report
That's a threat.
I would report that. If someone said,
and again, why are you assuming I did not?
Okay. She didn't say not report that. She says you don't have to report everything she does to the internet. Meaning,
okay.
Understood. I apologize as well.
So that's why people are having a hard time hearing you.
Can I say one thing about all this? I get everybody's frustration. I think I kind of understand where all sides of this are coming from. But I think the thing that probably frustrates me the most is that for a long time, a lot of us will sit and bitch about what somebody said or what somebody else said or whatever. But I haven't heard yet one time today anybody talk about the things that we learned about Sebastian. And I'm just confused by that. I really am.
It was told about Sebastian that we didn't learn on Queen Bee's channel. Most of the stuff he said last night, we learned on Queen Bee's channel. And yeah, I think it's important that we learned a lot about Sebastian on both nights. But the conversation was put on here of what happened last night with the crap that was said.
Agreed.
That's what we're talking about right now.
And I'm not trying to take away from that, but I also do want to put into perspective, right, that there was probably, I guess it was almost 5 hours. And I just want to point out that I'm not negating anybody's feelings about anything. I got my own about it, but I am also pointing out that there was probably 4 hours that had nothing to do with what everybody is mad about today. And I think it's important to remember that there is still a lot of conversation that went on that had nothing to do about any of this that I think a lot of us need to look back on, listen to, and reflect on as well. That's all I'm pointing out.
Can I ask Truth a question, guys? Hey guys, it's Samantha. Thanks, Queen.
Hey, Samantha, how are you?
I'm just wondering, and I missed the morning, so forgive me if this was asked, but Truth, if you're talking behind the scenes with, say, any of the parents of a missing child who could be considered a suspect, and then you're kind of wanting to defend them or fix the stories if something's out there. And then you find yourself maybe having these reservations, or these things are bothering you, or maybe not adding up. Why wouldn't you just go to him first before going online and then just spewing, like, your emotion or your frustration? Then you may say things that you might not wanted to say, or things are going to be insinuated. And now we find ourselves in the situation that we are today because, as you know, YouTube just runs wild, the insinuations of what could be.
Well, thank you for the question, and thank you for asking it respectfully. My answer to that is I spent a lot of time talking to Chris about different things that I had questions about. Once again, I will say my intention for going live yesterday started after Nick released his video that he did. But Clue posted her live at the exact same time I posted my live. So I decided to push my live back because I wanted to go watch Clue's live, right? My live was never going to be about what it went into last night. It was strictly to point out that all three parents have used YouTubers to push their narratives or their information. Maybe narrative's a wrong word. Maybe I shouldn't have used the word narrative. Their information. Okay. And then you have, my whole point to it was, why don't you start using your own voice? Why doesn't Katie start coming out and talking? Instead of Katie giving Clue emails, why didn't Katie come out and say, hold on a second, we've been working together before Sebastian ever went missing, and here's the proof.